Hello guys and welcome to School of Punk, the only show that will teach you how to play punk music with an electric guitar. I'm your host, Robert Baz. We're here today to learn Karma by Parkway Drive. This is a metalcore song. It's one of my favorite. It's very complicated, so please don't blame me if I don't do it right. I come from a punk rock background and this is definitely beyond my capacity, so I'll try my best to teach you how to do it, but don't expect me please to master it because I'm still not quite there. Anyway, we're going with the intro, which is very nice yet very hard to do. So here it is, the intro. Alright, so this is made of three basically bits. The first bit is the one that you repeat most of the time. It goes from the fifth. First that we start, we need to drop the guitar tuning is on A diesis, so is a B flat drop guitar tuning. You can find it on YouTube on B flat guitar tuning, B flat drop guitar tuning, and this is the tune that most of Parkway Drive songs are. So anyway, we have the tuning, which is pretty much sounds like this. And Karma, the first part, the intro goes like this. So you got your index finger on the fifth string on the fifth section. So you slide it to the 8, and then you palm mute the 6th string on the 0. So that's the first bit. Once you do this, the second bit of the intro is 5th string on the 7th fret and 6th string on the 8th fret. So you go it together, so and mute again. So 5 8 mute, 7 8 mute, and then you go with the palm muting on the 0 on the 6th string left 0. Okay, so okay, this is how it sounds. I'm gonna link this with the second part of the intro, which goes like this. So okay, so the second part is 3 7th on the 5th string, third to 7th fret on the 1st string, on the 5th string, palm mute always on the 6th string, so, and then there's a 5th fret on the 5th string and 7th fret on the 6th string, so sorry, and then you have palm muting on the 6th string, 5th 7th 5th 3, so alright. So again, 3rd to 7th. So we get these two together, very slow, from the beginning. One more time. And then the last part of the intro is 5th string, 7th and 10th fret, and then 7th fret on the 5th string, 9th fret on the 6th string. So, and then always 0 5 7 5 3. All right. So, all right. So we're probably able to link them all together. Is add up a bit of speed to reach the speed of the song, but this is pretty much it. So let's do it again all together very slow. So Okay, so this is the song. When you reach the song speed, it just sounds pretty much like this. I'll do it one more time because I screwed up. So. Okay, and actually the last part of the 05753 is only the first part of the intro that you do it. You don't do it on the last because there's a pause. But then doing the part with the song, there is a section where you will have to do it. Okay, so we got the intro done. The continue the verse is pretty much like the intro. There's some bits that you will have to change. So let's go with the verse. So. So you stop on the 8th on the 6th, the 3rd, and the 7th on the 5th. So, and then there is some sort of bridge, which is on the 12th fret on the 5th string. You do a hammer in out on the 13th fret. So you do a hammer in out 12 13, and then a hammer on the 15th fret on the 6th string, hammer off. So like this. Alright? And it sounds like this. Okay? So. Alright? So you got slide in, and then hammer in off. Right? And this is the most part, the part that I always find it difficult, the song, but it goes here, so you have a lot of hammer in and out. So you go on the 7th fret on the 5th string, so you do the same type of like slide in out, hammer in out, and then you hammer on the 10th and on the 8th fret of the 6th string. So 7 8 7. Then you go down, you hammer on the 8th and the 10th of the 5th string, and on the 12th and on the 10th of the 6th string. And then you go down, and you hammer on the 12th. So very slow. Make sure you use only the index and the ring finger, because you will not need the other ones. So you go. Make sure you hammer down with the index finger like this. And then you just work on your speed and your accuracy. Again, I still have to work on mine. Okay, so you just continue like this. Again, I'll do it slowly one more time. So 7 8 7 10 8 8 10 12 10 8 10 8 12 10, and then 10 12 and 12 6th string. So one more time. Okay, the part that I find more difficult to do is the switch in between here, this one here, because you have to move all the way to the 12, and then back up on the 10th of the 6th string. So, but again, work on your speed and your accuracy, and then it should be fine. And then you link it again with the other part of the bridge. There is a slight difference here, and it goes like 12, 13, 15, 13, 12. So alright, and then it goes again. And then it goes with some sort of up and down palm muting. And then it goes again with the intro, which I'm not going to explain anymore. What we're going forward now is the last part of the second verse, which is and this is how it links to the second bridge, which is a full chord on the 8th fret, 6th, 5th, and 4th string, and then you go on the 3rd, and on the 7th, and then it goes on the 3rd again, and it's switched down on the last string on the 2, 3, 3 instead of 3, 3, 3. So like this. And then it goes palm muting on the 0, so like this. Get closer, this is 3, and then it goes 2, 3, 3. I'll let you see it better. Dun, dun. Alright, and then it continues, and I guess the last part of this song is the solo. Again, don't blame me if I don't do it right. I know a lot of you can do it better than me, but I'll try my best. So you go on the 4th string on the 11th fret, and it's the it's the 3rd string on the 11th fret, the 2nd string on the 12th fret, and the 1st string on the 15th fret. So you go like this. And then you repeat the 3rd and the 1st string. Alright? And then you go all on the 1st string, 13, 15, 17, like this. And then 17, 15, and 17 on the 2nd string. Alright? And you do a little bending here. So, from the beginning, try to use only these 3 fingers. You don't need the other ones for the entire part of the song. Forget about the pinky. You might need it just in one section, but not on the solo. It will just confuse yourself. So try to use only these 3 fingers. So. And then you go 12, 13, 15, and then go back 13, 12. Alright, so one more time. And this is the most difficult part of the song. Again, I don't master it yet, but this is how it should be done. So it's 13. 17. So you do a little hammer here, and then you go down to the second string on the 15th fret and the third string on the 14th fret. So like this. So you need to do as fast as you can, and then you do a palm muting, keeping this on the 14th fret on the third string and the 15th fret on the second string. So alright, so and then it goes on the 12th fret on the third string, and then hammer with the 13, and it goes on the 15th fret on the second string and the 13th fret on the second string. So sorry. Ha! This is the part I hate the most. Try not to pick too much. Is if you hammer with the finger, it's probably just as enough to create the sound, sound. And then it goes like, and then the last part is so 15 fret second string, 12 fret first string, and then it goes 13, 15, and then it goes back again. You see how you keep the same position, so you go. And then the last bit is a little tapping, so you go 11th fret, 12th fret on the first string, and then you tap on the 19th here. So alright. Okay. And that's about the solo. So let's do it again from the beginning. Let's see how it goes. Okay, again, it wasn't perfect, but again, practice yourself. You probably do it better than me, but here's just to teach you how, to do it as a basic, and then again, you might have better skills than I do, but hopefully, again, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. And then the last bit that needs to be learned on this song is just a bit of palm muting on the 3rd fret, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string, and then it goes up on the 6th fret with the pinky on the 2nd string. So, and that's not palm muting, it's just the first 3, the last one is not. So you move out to the 5th fret, and then you move out to the 7th fret, and then you slide the pinky to from the 10th to the 12th fret on the 2nd string, Alright, so you can do it with the pinky or with the, you know, ring finger, it's up to you. So it's second string and third string, so second string 10th fret, 12th fret, and third string 12th fret, 10th fret. Alright. So you do. And then you go back down to what you were doing before. And then it's 0. And then you attach again with the bridge. Alright, so and then it finishes with repeating of three times this part. So alright, hope this was clear enough. I know I'm a bit messy in the explanation. It's really complicated song for me. I used to teach songs like Ramones, Green Day, and NoFX, so this is really hard for me too. But I hope that you guys, especially the ones that are learning a bit of metalcore, are with me trying to understand. I hope it was clear enough for everyone. Please feedback, comments to me if you need any more explanations, or again, I apologize if it wasn't perfect, but I hope that it helped some of you to understand the little bits. Again, keep practicing, and the secret to do especially metalcore song or postcore song is to do it very slowly at the beginning and just speed up little by little until you master it. But just focus on the little transition between the section before, and maybe link up the things that you don't do perfectly until you do it all at the same speed. So you can link up, for instance, you know, like a part that I really had to link up before mastering is this bit here. So I keep doing it over and over until I do it properly. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and again, I have some time off today, so I'm happy to teach another song. And again, this is a song that I literally play every time I can play my guitar. Unfortunately, my son doesn't really quite like when I play yet. I hope to convert him into punk music soon. He's 3, so we're trying to do an NoFX song once. He did quite well, and I think I posted it on my channel. But again, thank you so much for watching, and feel free to comment, feedback. I miss you all, guys. I try to be on my page a bit more, and as always, you guys, keep it real.